trying to see if I can see the steam. Like, where's the steam? I guess maybe it's not that hot. Hey guys, so a bunch of you guys roasted me for using the coffee maker to just make tea. Ultimately, I was just using this new coffee maker that I recently got to just like basically heat up water, and then I ended up making just tea with it. So this time, let's actually make coffee so I can show you guys how the actual device works for the capabilities it has, especially for making coffee, for those of you guys who would like to get it for coffee making purposes. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Here I do have the Schroeder coffee maker right here. This is a 3-in-1 single serve coffee maker, and I do have coffee here, so we will make coffee. But before I start, so I just want to mention Schroeder did send me this for this review. And it's pretty simple. So right out of the box, it comes, all wrapped. You just gotta, just unwrap everything and then just set it up, power it on, and basically you can go from there. So all you need to do is fill this up with water, and I believe I have enough water. I did use it to make tea last time. So I have enough water just for, a little coffee right now. And then, so here you open this up. They do come with multiple of these, I guess, tea holders or coffee holders. Or if you just get the K-cup, you could just put the K-cup in. I hope this works. This says it's made for Keurig, but this is a different type of coffee maker. So hopefully it's just a standard size and it works. But this is the French toast ground coffee. So I'll make that and then show you guys how this whole thing works. So let's get started. So all you really need, so you got the K-cup, put it in there. I got my Google mug, put it in here. And then you just gotta close the lid, and I'm hoping it will close. So there we have it. We got the coffee, and all you gotta do, so the coffee is in there, it's shut closed. You just gotta click on, and then I guess, yeah, on. I pressed it multiple times. Okay, on, and then you pick the size. Since it doesn't have much water, I should have filled it up to the top. But anyways, just for the purposes of this video, we'll do like 10 ounces. I think it should have enough for 10 ounces. Okay, so you click on, and then you select the size by clicking size multiple times, and it shows you what size it's going to. And then you just click brew. And so here's the part. So they do advertise it. They're not lying to you or anything. It does take 3 minutes. Like the heating up process is slow, and it also kind of loud. I don't know if you can hear that. But yeah, so it does take some time to actually heat up the water and actually make the coffee, and it is kind of loud. So I have noticed that, like last night I was making it at night when like everyone else is asleep and the house is like kind of silent, and it was making noise. But once you do have it ready, it is pretty hot, Coffee, does get hot. Like it's hot, and it's evenly heated compared to when I used to just like microwave my tea, or like microwave just, my tea regular. I used to just microwave it. So when you microwave it, it doesn't evenly heat up the water. Whereas when you use an actual dedicated like coffee maker or a tea, or like, if I had a kettle, it would evenly heat up the water. So that's why I like the coffee maker, evenly heat up the water. And I mean, in my actual use cases, I will use it just for making tea, because that's what I prefer. Like that's my beverage of choice. Like I'm not a coffee drinker, so I prefer tea over coffee, and that's just my thing. So I will mainly use this guy until I get like a kettle if I need to. Because like, I mean, it does the same thing. Others can use it for making coffee, and I can use it for making tea. And all I really need to do is just put the tea bag in there and just choose the size, and it just heats up the water. And that's all. It's pretty simple. So let's give it, this is real time by the way, so you can see how long it actually takes. So this whole time I'm talking, I guess it already took some water in, and it's heating it up. So the maximum on the water tank is 40 ounces. So you do get that water reservoir. All right, so you can start to see it. There we go. Honestly, so once it does get it, like it's heated up, then it's quick to actually just pour into the cup. Like it's not going to take too long to actually pour into the cup. And it is working with the Keurig K cup. I guess it's just a standard size, so I'm happy about that because I wasn't sure. But yeah, ooh, I can smell the coffee. This is good. See, I'm trying to think if I am forgetting anything in terms of the overall coffee maker, any features that I'm forgetting. I mean, for the most part, you got touchscreen buttons here. You can open the lid, and they give you they give you replacements for this. So if you lose this, they give you like 2 or 3 more, you know, to hold your coffee and stuff like that. For the most part, you know, it's easy to clean. You do get like a short power cable, which I kind of wish it was a little longer, but I also do have this. I recently got this, just like an outlet or like a charging station here, so that helps. But all right, so coffee's done, and in total, from the time I started to now, I guess it did take like 3 minutes. I'll do the timing. I'll check the exact timing when I actually editing the video. But there we have it, real-time coffee, using the Sharder coffee maker, and there you go. It's pretty hot. I'm trying to see if I can see the steam. Like, where's the steam? I guess maybe it's not that hot. I feel the heat, but like clearly we don't see any like steam coming out. So maybe it's not crazy hot, but just for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to dip my pinky in a little. Okay, yeah, it's pretty hot. It's hot. Ooh. But there you have it, guys. Would I recommend it? Yes. It is small, and you know, I wish the water tank was bigger, maybe like 50 ounces or something. But it's good for like a single person, you know, for single serve purposes. And when you first start it on, I guess what you want to do is you just want to put water in there and then just like have a cup out. And since it's the first time, you ideally want to throw out the cup because you're using the system for the first time. And I guess it's just for the purposes of just like, it's just coming from manufactured. So you might want to like, it's a way to just clean it. All right, so when the K-cup is done, oh wow, okay. So it did indent a little hole in the bottom, created a hole on the top, so that's where it was pouring the water through. So it did work with the Keurig K-cup. I guess all K-cups may be the same size, so I'm glad it worked. So just let me just give you guys a rundown of here. You can change this. They do have other ones that came with it. And then you also like, you can put this in here if you just want to hold the coffee in here. This is neat. Honestly, you can also just put a tea bag in here too. I've done that. But I'm mainly going to use it for tea again, so. But yeah, I do see it's a little dirty here, so, but it's pretty easy to clean. You just open up the lid and everything and just kind of wipe it down. There you have it. I am not a coffee drinker, so I am gonna throw this out. This was just for the purposes of this video. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell icon. As always, have a superb day, and thanks for watching.